Hello, Z. It's been a while, but I'm back. And we have the continuation of the first. Is it the first game or the second game? I think it's the first game in the quarterfinals. Was it the second? It's been so long, I've completely forgot. So I'm going to get back on track with things now. I've got a mic now, so my ears don't melt, so that's good news. I've just spent a goddamn hour trying to get this set up, and then suddenly realized when I was checking the quality of the sound afterwards that I had the volume down on my video player. So it's wasted an hour because I'm a moron. Anyway, let's get to this. Enough of my nonsense. So if you recall, we had Mr. ManedWolf against Edwin Brotch, and ManedWolf won the first game on Costa Rica. Yeah, spoilers there if you didn't watch the first one. It was like a month ago when I recorded it almost. All right, so now he's on Grupa Fedyunkina, or however you say that thing. Nice division. It's got the brutal gun, the big boom gun, with its 2K range, 200mm pen. Yum yum. Ridiculously slow transport. If you see me playing recently on the live streams, then you'll see what I do to counter this issue. I bring, and is he doing the same? No, he's not. I bring these in the Dushka transport, and then use these transports to pick up the AT guns and get them to the front faster. Yeah, these are phase locked to B, by the way, so you've got to take them. And this vehicle is just so incredibly slow, 38 kilometers an hour. Whereas if you invest in one of these for an extra 10 points, you get 55. So it gets there almost twice as quickly, which I think is worth doing. It's got lots of mortars in C. Interesting to see that. ISU 152s. Could be a pretty interesting game. Big boom bombers. Oh, you let me know about the audio, by the way. Hopefully it's okay. My ears are just... my ears are nice and cool. I got the fan on me. You can't hear the fan. If you can hear the clicky keyboard, let me know. I don't think you can either. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. Let's go and have a look at his opponent, Edwin Brotch. And here he is. And on first, Pancerna, which is an interesting pick, I'd say. Heavy investments into a ton of RT, a shit ton, to put it politely. A good amount of infantry, considering they're quite limited. But of course, there's no leader infantry in here. He's not even opted for. Do you get a? Oh, you do get the leaders in here, but he's not opted for that. Wants to dominate the air by the looks of it. Make sure he's got that covered. It's a real long game battle going on here. Looks well set up for a proper long game slog. Firefly's not the biggest fan. I still think they're a bit, not too keen on them, just because the frontal arm is a bit naff, in my opinion. They tend to die a bit too easily. But we shall see. We shall see. And let me just jump it. Oh, I'll just tell you what the map is before we go and have a look at it. And the map is Ostrono as well. So yeah, an interesting map to say the least. So let's go and jump in and see what's going on. And here we are, and we're underway with ManedWolf on the right, Edwin on the left. And I think most people kind of agree that the red side on this map is a little bit stronger, I would say, because you can cut off the reinforcement road here. It can be a real pain in the ass. You could say the same from the other side equally, but it's at least easier to hide behind the cover here. It's easy to get onto the hill a little bit. But I would say the red side is stronger. Now, ManedWolf coming down into the south. Not got... Yeah, the reinforcement roads as well over here is a real pain in the ass. Emcher coming in. Emchers will be really handy in close quarters, but both sides have the Shermans. And a lot of stuff coming in. A lot of infantry brought in from Edwin. Early leaders in from ManedWolf. It's interesting. The Vickers have got straight into here, started annoying the infantry on the ground, suppressing them, picking a good number of these off, I believe. Or maybe not. Just suppressing them. Firefly is just going to sit on the road, shoot anything that comes down here with 2k range. Anything that comes in his crossroad will get sniped. So it's going to be a problem. Very big problem for ManedWolf to deal with. Already down a flag. He's lost a flag in the south. So he's going to be wanting to get into the CQC fights in this forest. And he does have a decent chance there because he's got the DT Molotov infantry. In fairness, it could even be a good idea just to sit back into good chop down in this area. Like in this area, and then just kind of try and grind things out in the south. But it's really tough. He's already lost the flag there. But yeah, the dividing line on this map is like right down this center here. Edwin's made very fast advancements straight into here. Got in decent positions. These Vickers into the forest is an unusual choice, to say the least. Piat's in a very sneaky spot indeed. It's going to be a tough one. Right in the north, a very bizarre choice. 85mm right up here. I guess he wants to have it in a light cover over here so he can support fire into this area and pick up any planes when the SU-122 shows its face. So I reckon he's going to be setting up for some kind of push in this. Is this where they're there? The Chernos are going in over here. Probably match Chernos across the open. So Lee's got some infantry into here, so might be able to get that flag. This is usually the most heavily contested area because it used to be, the flags used to be in a weird position. I think there was a blue flag in here, but they changed it around. So even things out a little bit. But yes, this flag for blue side is the one to hold on to, and this one for red side. Some proper memeage going on with the flags here. What the hell? Vickers got stuck in the back line. Is he gonna cut off his whole front line here? Oh, that's disgusting. Is this two in a strange position? He's trying to move it around. It will be able to get rid of that Sherman. There's more AA coming out here. He seems to be really worried about the airplay coming in from Pancerna. We've seen some Spitfires out already. He's the one using the IL-2s, so maybe he's just trying to protect his IL-2s. 12-12 is still on. Edwin's advance in the south is particularly good. He's going to get these two flags any second. There's no leaders in here for ManedWolf. On the hill's doing very well here as well. All looking pretty good for him across the board. ManedWolf doesn't really seem to have any kind of momentum or idea of what to do at the moment. Definitely needs to reinforce himself. Chernos, not great. Where are the Strelky DTs? I don't know. You probably know better than me because you were looking at the deck. I forgot to point them out. I imagine because it's gone for balanced income, which makes sense on this map. It's a very balanced kind of looking map. Oh, there is a Strelky DT in here. There's one there. I was going to say, maybe he's gone for one in B and one in C, but he has got one in here. Did he have some in the south that just got obliterated? I'm not quite sure what went on there. These Chernos, they're going to get picked off by the Piat. Ouch. Very sneaky Piat position here. Are they going to do it? Did he miss? Oh, Mr. Piat missed. That's unfortunate. Spitfire is getting picked off. I think they are in here for IL-2 protection. But it's not going to work out for him. Spitfire's going to knock him out. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that even though they're much faster, they're not going to overshoot. The guns on these are pretty tasty. I always recalled it. Edwin, 1311 is on. Unfortunately, Piat didn't do his job, so he's retreating him into the forest to cause more havoc. That's going to be really obnoxious. The Emcher going into a very cooler position. And the Sherman's been picked up by his S2 there. And Sniper's going to get this Piat in the open, I think. He's got a single tick going. He's doing well here. Plenty of time left yet, though. But it does seem like he's been making better trades at the moment. Although, saying that, ManedWolf only had like a couple of units down here. He's only lost a couple down there. He has lost a Sherman. We're not seeing any armor on a... Oh, that's Edwin has lost a Sherman, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't seen any real armor coming from him other than the Emcher in the south. SU-122 just sat there, not doing a lot. Actually, he has got eyes on the open now. Could do with a sniper in here or something. Needs to bring this in, and here it comes. It will start blapping away at these boys. Been pushed out the centre of this forest here, so this is pretty bad. So if you get some AT guns into here, then you can really, really pressure him heavily. Needs to get some support weapons into here. Machine guns to pick off any AT guns that pop their nose out. Then he can bring in more armor around here and creep it out. Keep the influence on this flag. That's generally what he wants to keep doing here. Chernos coming in. This 2 moving forward into a better position. If you can just get eyes out here, pick off another Sherman, that'd be fantastic stuff. This Emcher's getting front line beamed again. And it's just Chernos. And some Strelki. Which is fair enough, just meat grinding them in. Strelki DT needs to back off, but that Sherman's going to mince him up. Doesn't look like ManedWolf has spotted this yet. Or as this 2 would be changing direction to pick off the Sherman. And he is doing that slightly now. Although he might bump into the Strelki first and get picked off. Not too careful. Lots of Chernos back here getting unloaded. I think just by sheer numbers they will overwhelm the Piat here. The Vickers actually is in range now, so he's probably going to get to pin them all down. Oh, Cherno. This Emcher, where's he going? Just driving through the forest aimlessly on his own. That is a dangerous thing to be doing. He's seen some Piats around already, so he must know that they're in there to be threatening. And where are these Chernos going? Oh, they're going right round there, so this Piat's not going to do the job just yet. Looks like the momentum's been lost a little bit in the south here for Edwin. ManedWolf. Lots of bodies on the ground. Some Chernos getting into the forest. Another Emcher coming round. And here comes a Strelki Piat. The Emcher retreating out the forest, which I think is a good idea. Unfortunately, he's going to retreat straight into a Piat, though. Will he be able to pick off the Vickers before he dies? Probably not. There goes Mr. Piatti. And, oh, we get a miss. Can he survive? He's driving him out of the way as fast as possible. Did get a pin on them. Really nice. Fortunate. This is with the Piats. You really want to have them at 1 vet just to make sure they hit. Because, yeah, 50% accuracy. You're generally going to be coin flipping anyway. But if you put them on one star, then it's a proper coin flip. Like with a bit of suppression, you're talking like less than 50% chance for sure that you're going to hit. Single tick is still on. Another Emcher coming in now. Whole swathe of Chernos coming in the centre. This is looking much better for ManedWolf in the south. Get some AT weapons into here again. These 2 did get picked off there. Yeah, in a northern position, he just sort of needs to hold his ground, really. No need to push. Just probably get a couple of machine guns in here, AT gun into here, and just sit it out and wait a bit. Spitfire offering some air support. The 85 will make that thing back off quite quickly. Won't kill it though. And now we see T-34-85 coming in. Not quite sure why he's coming around to this area. I'll be looking to come through the open here, or bring it in around here, in which case it would get sniped by the Piat, but that's what I would be doing. ManedWolf has got his flag back in the south. Looking much better. Leader's in here to buff up his churnos a bit as well. Emcher is coming in. It's a little bit dangerous doing this because you don't know what is in here. Looks like he's thinking twice about it. Yeah, get the churnos to screen for the Emcher. The Emcher can then mop up. A whole swathe more churnos coming in here. I would be marching these around this area and just get them across the open into this, hoping to gain a new flag. Edwin is responding in the south. A lot of reinforcements coming in. Firefly coming in as well. Is this being redirected? It's not. Still coming to the same spot. Looks like he just probably put it here just to hold the flag. Bringing it to this spot. Fairly safe there. Could get an AT gun in here though and snipe if he's not careful. Forest fight is on. Chernos up against Strelky Piat. They're in the heavy cover. Chernos in the light. Yeah, my money's on the Strelky Piat here. Just getting right round the back, and he has managed to get this flag. But these Piats, I think they're going to wipe out the Chernos and the leader if he's not careful. He's backing off his leader. Good choice there. Just want to hold the flag here, really. Just in a nice spot there, but a little bit dangerous. Waiting for his Chernos to give him eyes on what's going on here. He will spot out this Firefly then, I imagine. It's going to be hard to deal with the Emcher. Okay, it's fairly close, so it can pen it. And IL-2 coming for bombing run. Does get his bombs off. Does pin his leader and the Piat. And ManedWolf gets a 13-11 on now. But not for long. Not for long. Very quiet in the northern position here. There is a Firefly here. I'm sure he saw this before, so he's just... Next time this pops his nose out, this Firefly will be able to blap him. There's another Firefly here as well. Yeah, he's got all this... This is a problem on the blue side. Like, anything coming down this road is dead. Anything. Getting up to here, the Firefly will have him. So you have to sort of manually reinforce down this road and make sure they come down here. Otherwise, they drive almost round straight into the Firefly's face. Firefly's face. Oh no! ISU 152. Is the PR going to do the PR? Oh! Wonderful kill. He's going to go down, but he's a hero. Is he going to live? No. That's a heavy loss. Yeah, ISU 152 back here would be nice. Just sitting right on the crossroads. Then we've got any AT guns you see out here. You can just blab them with the HE. Really surprised this isn't... Oh, no, it's not moving. I'm surprised we're not seeing this come down this road. And possibly some Chernos coming around here as well. Because you can sometimes sneak around the back on this hill. And what we've got coming in, some Cromwells, Sextons in the back. Is that the first piece of artillery on the map? I think it is. We've got SU-76s as mobile artillery for ManedWolf as well. And we're going to see an arty slug coming. There's plenty of game left yet. 34 minutes remaining. It is a 50-minute time limit, of course. The Emcher, is that the same one, or did the other one die over here? Yeah, this one did go down. Firefly blats him by the looks of it. This Emcher does need to back off. You need some proper infantry in here. Chernos are just there for wasting your opponent's bullets. Not a lot else. Strelky getting picked off in the open. That's painful to see. These units are fantastic. The Molotovs, double DT, SVTs as well. Close up, can do a hell of a lot of damage. And at range, are pretty decent as well. Am I right in thinking he's only brought one of these in up to now? If you're going to do that, then why bring them in your A phase? Seems unusual. I guess just a little bit of insurance. Nice. T-34, 85, 30, yeah. 30, a load of numbers. Yeah, that one. Picks off one of the Cromwells. The other one's going to go down any second. Another T-34, 85 coming in. Nice position. The Firefly will outrange these boys, though, because it is only the 43 version. Firefly's got 2k. He has spotted that, so he's backing him off. The other guys coming around the back here will be able to deal with the Firefly at more close quarters. The Sherman's gone down to the PR. And there's a Sherman coming into the forest to help them out too. What have you got on you? You do have a little bazooka, a Panzerfaust. But I guess could probably get to the Sherman. But I think he's down to a single model here, so it's going to be tough. Percy coming in. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like we're going to lose the flag in the south again. The central position, I do feel this is where ManedWolf should be focusing more. And there we go, ISU 152 coming in. Why he's going to there? That's the strangest place to go. You want to get a range, if you can get into the back garden of this building here, pick off the Firefly. T-34-85, up close and dirty, we'll be able to take out the Cromwell. He's got APCR on though at the moment, that's not good. Not what you want. We should turn that off and pick off this Firefly. ISU 152 is probably going to get eyes on the Sherman first, unfortunately, but you really want to be going with the Firefly. Transmission damage. This is a key fight. He's still got APCR on. Oh, yeah, ISU 152 does get him. Now he needs to pick off the Sherman. It's going to take a hell of a time to reload. The frontal armor should be, yeah, it should be enough to hold off the Sherman. So it's looking pretty good in the armor front, right in his central position. He has some infantry to rush in around here. I feel like he can sneak around the back of him here. Maybe all the way to the back. This is where you want to probe. This is where you want some Chernos to just come in and walk across the open. Sherman goes down. Have we got any Piats in here? Yes, the Percy just charging at a T-34-85. Hoping to get a Piat. I think they're going to be in range any second. Here they go. Oh, brutal. Chino's in the forest, barely holding onto this flag. I think it's going to flip over to Edwin's advantage fairly soon. ISU 152 backing off, as it should in this position, I'd say. There is always a threat of the 17-pounders. SU 76, has he been doing much back here? Yeah, he has been firing away quite a bit by the looks of it. I'm assuming this is the artillery. Yeah, artillery, yeah, he's been firing quite a lot. Nothing going on in the north still. Some light machine gun fire. Picking off the Chernos as they just walk out in the open and commit some suicide. C-34-85, what are you doing here? I feel like you should get some support weapons into this forest here fairly soon. We are into phase B now. Tons of Strelky coming in. He's making a mad dash for the forest over here. Could work out quite well for him. There's another Firefly coming in that will be able to pick things off. ISU 152. What can he do from there? Has he got eyes on this here? Doesn't look like he has, actually. Whole ton of Strelk here. Could have a leader in here. Don't want to get all these surrendered out by these half-tracks. IL-2 train coming in. I think he's going to be dealing with these. Yep, 100%. Should pick them off. Now he sees this AA piece. I'd be moving out there. ISU 152. And they are pushed back. Nice play. Another T-34-85 in the southern position. Starting to get a good presence in the open here. Oh, two Shermans here starting to pick things off. Get a T-34-85 out round here, and you can outrange the Shermans and just stay out of range of the Firefly. That'd be nice. Strelk it. I'm not going to have much fun against the half-track there. There are so many of them, he might be able to get a hand grenade off. T-34-85 driving straight through the forest. Very bold. There is a Piat in there. All these Strelky getting mashed to pieces. 12-12 is on. I think there's a little bit of a mad dash there from ManedWolf, but I understand it, probing away. And we're going to see the big AT guns coming out, and there we go. There is one. And Edwin, what can Edwin do? At this point, I might be thinking about probing up here somewhere. The Firefly... Two Fireflies up here, not three Fireflies up here. Not really doing a lot at the moment. Is he looking to... Ah, I see what he's doing with this one. He's got eyes on this, so he's looking to get into a position where he can pick him off. Outrange him. There we go. Nice. Driving this Sherman straight across the ridge of this hill might be very helpful too. Gonna pick off this guy. Don't think ManedWolf has got eyes. Oh, he has. Nice. Nice awareness. ISU 152. He's popping forward, and there goes one Sherman. Now it's reloading. Oh, he's lucky. He's out of AP. The Firefly can get him now. That is the problem with these. To get so few rounds. Shooter knocked out. Yeah, just needs to back this off. Get some supplies in. Then our 85mm will be able to kill this. T-34-85 marching forward in the forest. This is risky. There's a Piat right here. He's highly suppressed, but still. Yeah, he's not venturing much further forward there. Still plenty of time left. Halfway through. This is a problem. It's like still driving out there. It takes forever to arrive. I really think it's worth investing in the AA transport. Oh, Cromwell 6. Nice. It's going to pick off the AA piece. Are we going to see a plane train coming in? We did see Mosquito before, so some bombing runs over here could be quite dangerous. Just needs to drop this back there. I've got some noise coming in. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Back again. I got a phone call, but it wasn't for me. It was something else. Anyway. Ooh, beautiful mortars. The big dong mortar. Look at that. How phallic is that? That's ridiculous. The advantage of these things is you can't counter battery them. Counter battery does not count against mortars, so these can do some work. Surprised he's not got these on counter battery and this just lapping away. But yeah, the rate of fire is quite ridiculous. 3 rounds per minute. It's a bit meh. Oh, and here comes Big Boom. Mr. Big Boom. I'm assuming this is Big Boom. Yep. 1,000 kilo bombs. Oh, get him off, please, please. Oh, he did get him off. Oh, you don't want to be down here. Boom. Ooh. Oh, where did the forest go? That's disgusting. What was that? Oh, Hurricane Rocket. Anti-tank. T-3485 does survive, though. Going to drive straight into the half-track and pick that up. That would be nice. I can't quite see it yet. Oh, if you notice that and gone back here, can pick up the half-track and then push his men across. Now I think they're going to get suppressed and wrecked. And this suppose is going to be back online with his Piat. Proper brutal fights going on in the forest. Mr. Mortar just firing anything over here. There's a whole lot of armor coming in here from Edwin. The AT gun is still edging its way forward, so there's no need to bring it all the way out there. In the light forest here, it'd be fine. Oh, we are seeing some reinforcements coming down the road here, but they're gonna get picked up, I think, by the Firefly. What is that noise? It sounds like I've got a cricket in my room or something. Is that a cricket? Anyway. And counter battery. I think I did see something coming in now. The Sexton. 2 more Sextons coming in. Oh, there's one back here as well. Yeah, artillery starting to have some effects on the gameplay here. All the Strel people unloaded in the open. Now they're just marching across. It does need to get something in here. I think this has been the biggest vulnerability throughout the game for ManedWolf. But shockingly, we've not seen Edwin bring any AT weapons into here. I'd expect to see machine guns and AT weapons in here fairly damn quickly to help deal with this and put pressure on his flag and, well, basically take this flag for free almost. More Strelki coming in. Seems a strange choice. He's looking to make a big push over here. He probably doesn't realize how many tanks there are back there. Actually, 152, is this a new one? I think it is. Or has it been resupplied? I think it's been resupplied, actually. So he just needs to pop this out. He can pick off the Firefly. Gonna lose his supply truck here if he's not careful. I think it's gonna go down to the Cromwell. And Edwin's getting a single tick. Still going here. 20 minutes left. Supply truck goes down. And what else is there to say? Surely this guy's going to go down. Strelki suppressed him. This ship, the line side. The Sherman can see it, but it can't see it. 1 meter further forward, this Sherman, I think he might get this. He might get a side shot onto him. T-34 does get aiming quicker. And bang. Edwin's still got a single tick going. Not for much longer, though. Needs some AT infantry into here. You suppose he's still sticking around in this forest. There's another T-34-85 coming in. Kind of risky using him in CQC like this, but they're doing a job at the moment. IL-2 getting repulsed. The big AA net in the south from Edwin is just stopping all of this. Oh, except for the big boom. I think he's just going to decimate the already destroyed forest there. The complete miss of everything. And he's going to lose both of them, maybe? Yep. And they are expensive. Extremely slow. So not worth... They never usually are, to be honest, but yeah, fun. Yeah, everyone likes to see 3k bombs. Ooh! Suppose they're reloading. They're nearly reloaded. Strelky charging at them. Strelky's going to get another shot off, though. Or Percy, sorry. Likely to take down one of these at least. There goes one. Is he going to get a second? He's probably going to get suppressed by the machine guns. Yeah, double DT. Yeah, there he goes. 12-12 is on, though. 18 minutes remaining. Plenty of time left in this yet. And oh my lord. That's a lot of artillery out there. Positioning a tad unusual. Price has not got it over here. If he's aiming to fire in this position, why bring it all the way over there? There's no radios over here. These Strel kit, oh dear. Actually, 152 back here would be nice. The AT gun back here would be nice. Pick off this Firefly and you kind of can get into it. I think you can get into it quite quick after that. Well, Edwin now, he just needs to keep the 12-12 on. Ooh, AA in a vulnerable position. Plenty of support tanks in here, though. ManedWolf does get the tick on, but it's not going to last for long. All this infantry, it's not going to be able to hold out. Actually, 152 moving up now. Not quite in the best position. Could do with one of those big... This big AT gun's not doing anything. Ah, yeah, this is like the best position for it, I would say. Not ideal, but... Oh, it's a real mess down here. A whole lot of Piats. Edwin is overwhelmed in the south again, and he's reinforcing down. I think I see what's happening here. He's just not paid attention to the route they take, and he's just lost so much infantry. That's scary. You sort of have to manually bring them to around here, and then I sort of fast move them to here and then deploy them through the forest, or just unload them into here. That is unfortunate, and he surrenders. So there we go. Yeah, out-traded there as well. So good game. Good game to Mr. Brotch. Good game to ManedWolf. I feel like he could maybe have... I think he just sort of tilted at the end there with the reinforcement roads, which is completely understandable. Ostrono can be frustrating like that. If you're not sort of on the ball and what's going on and how to use reinforcement roads. Because it's not in the quick play, a lot of people don't know that. It should be in the quick play, really, in my opinion. They should get rid of Lenina and put that in instead. Anyway, so I think, can we move straight to the next game now? Should I save it? Should I save it? We shall see. We shall see. And yeah, I have to go to work fairly shortly. So the third game I'll do tomorrow. So the final game. Let's see who can win out. So pretty evenly matched players, I would say. I think the map seemed to have hurt ManedWolf quite a lot in that game. But the long, grindy game, Edwin looks much more comfortable doing that. All right, so bye-bye. Catch you next time.